Yo, 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 yo,
business.
yo. So, yeah, I got food waiting for me downstairs, so I'm gonna try and keep this nice, short, and simple. Obviously on the timeline, chilling as you do, and for the billionth time, the topic of body count comes up. So I thought for the billionth and one time, I'll talk about it on my blog because I got a little nudge in the right direction. You get me? So for those who don't know, body count basically is, basically the amount of people you slept with, plain and simple. You see, really, I see it as kind of like a, vicious circle kind of thing, circle of life even. Basically, you got my man. Let's start with the guy. You got my man. Now, obviously, he's looking to enjoy himself. Now, he'll try and go for good girl, and good girl won't put out. So what he'll do is that he'll go to a girl who will put out, and if she does, yeah, man beat, don't know the MySpace. If he doesn't, all of a sudden, like, she's butters anyway. But you see, then what that's created now is that she's got one more body count. Imagine bare man go through her. Now all of a sudden, she's a slag in it. I guess what is a slag? Okay, I'm joking. Obviously, you go like that's gonna make her look like, boy, well, she's a slosh in it. So, really and truly, we are like them are creating the girls in there. Obviously, ain't no like forced thing. Obviously, she had to consent to it as well. But you see what I'm trying to say. Same way with girls, some girls, they don't want no guy who's like inexperienced or don't know what he's doing. They want a man who's been like he knows what he's doing, kind of thing. And they, everyone close their eyes to how many girl he gone through and stuff like that. What I do see and what I do notice is that, to be honest, there's so many invalid opinions. I know you say like, you can't really have an invalid opinion, but Twitter proves that correct. You can have an invalid opinion, I'm telling you. Because people be like, everyone's cussing hoes, everyone's saying slag this, that, but you never, like, nobody comes out and says like, oh yeah, I'm a slag, you know what I mean? If everyone's cussing the slags, where are the slags? You know what I mean? Obviously they exist, I'm not being silly, but you know what I mean? Must be bare wolves in sheep clothing, you know what I'm saying? Bottom line, yeah, when push comes to shove and when shove comes to falling over, it's, I don't know, I'm just saying, I don't think the body count's gonna be that big of a deal when you're getting proper serious about chicks and man them, you know what I mean? Like, obviously it's not the first thing you talk about in the convo, but you go, you're having a nice time with this person, you get into some deep convo, like maybe after a while, and then all of a sudden you say, oh yeah, like, when I was in uni I was a bit of a, easy one, oh really? And you're thinking, yeah, maybe the number's low, and she hits one half century number, or like, like a quarter century, let's be realistic. Now I'm joking, but she hits a number and you're not really feeling it. So what happens? You're like, not too sure now. But if you're really feeling the girl, you're gonna go through regardless. Same for the girls. If he says, yeah, basically like when I was in uni I went through my whole year kind of thing, you're not gonna be feeling it. But if you're feeling the guy and he's changed or she's changed, and obviously you're gonna be a bit more lenient. And regardless, like, you can't, the way you feel, of course, like, don't misunderstand me, yeah. Obviously, if you go to a girl and you're chatting and she starts saying, yeah, half a century man, then obviously you're gonna start moonwalking in the other direction. Same for, say, vice versa, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, when push comes to shove, your feelings are gonna start to dictate and not like their body count, etc. But obviously body count does make it, does have a bit of an issue, you know what I mean? Anyway, like, I don't even know, I'll just stay away from this topic, like this convo, this everyone talking about count this, GCSE count, A-level count, how many did you get, how many bodies, this and that. Like, just keep yourself to yourself, man. Obviously people are always gonna talk, you know what I mean? So what can you do really? But yeah, man, I've only really touched the surface of body count, but if you really want to get into it, we'll be here for a while. And I think I'm really clocking up to 5 minutes, so I'm gonna leave it there, and you man can tell me what you think about body count. And although Twitter does that enough anyway. Safe. One last thing, yeah. When people say like, all the hoes are getting wifed and up and stuff like that, I'm kind of like, at first I was a bit baffled, but then I kind of thought about it, and I did say, okay, well, maybe certain men or certain girls, they do say they go to whoever they want, thinking, you know what, this person's gonna satisfy these needs easier than X, Y, Z person, so let me go for them. But surely you find out, like, during the relationship or whatever you have, that they are just like, you surely wouldn't go with someone because they're slag from the beginning, you know what I mean? It's definitely like a revelation during the thing, right? Or is that just me?